Have you been thinking about moving to the city of Seattle, Washington? In today's video, we will go through the things you need to consider before coming and moving to the city of Seattle. Hey everyone, this is Sherief. I am a local real estate agent for the greater Seattle and the greater Bellevue area. In this channel, we shoot a ton of video that covers what it looks like moving and living in the greater Seattle and the greater Bellevue area. With that said, we will start our countdown. Number 5, income inequality. In the last 10 years, we started to see the issue of income inequality more and more. Behind me is the Amazon sphere. As you know, some software engineer may be paid like 200, 300 or even more than that. And on the other side, like we have some other people in the city of Seattle who are getting paid like minimum wage or just living paycheck to paycheck. We didn't really have this issue in the past, but in the last 10 years, we started to see that more and more. This is why like people here in Seattle have like a lot of mixed feeling because of the presence of Amazon. Some people love that we have a lot of job opportunities. Some people love that we have all of these high-rise buildings, but some other people are not huge fan because cost of living went up. Like we started to see more and more of this like income gap between people who are getting paid so high and people who are just living paycheck to paycheck or getting paid like minimum wage. So if you have a good salary in Seattle, for sure there is a lot of activities you can do. But if you are living on a minimum wage, you may reconsider living here in the city of Seattle because the cost of living is pretty high. Number 4, homelessness and housing issue. Unfortunately, Seattle has a pretty big population of homeless people. Some studies are saying more than 12,000, other studies are saying more than 15,000. But in all cases, like you will see a decent amount of homeless population if you are living and coming to the downtown Seattle area. As you can see here behind me, we are in the Pioneer Square area, pretty much the downtown area. Yeah, we have tents, we have homeless people. Sometimes you will see needles on the street. It's not super safe to walk here at night. Some people say the homelessness issue because of like politics. Some other people say it's because of houses are very expensive. Some other people say because government doesn't have enough shelter, doesn't provide like enough social support. Different reasons, but at the end of the day, it's a problem. Thankfully, it keeps getting down. Like it was pretty bad in 2022, 2023, a little bit better. Hopefully 2024, 2025, it will keep getting better. This is another location in downtown Seattle. Right now we are on 3rd Avenue. This is a transit corridor, so pretty much only buses are running on this corridor. No general purpose vehicle or no private vehicles. And as you can see in the background, we have tents, homeless people. When we were coming here, we saw a couple of needles on the ground. So if you are living in downtown Seattle, you may be exposed to this issue. But if you are living like North Seattle, a little bit South Seattle, or like on the Eastern Seattle side, you will not be exposed to all of these issues. If they are walking distance from their work, you may need to be exposed to all of these issues. Again, it is the price you need to pay if you'd like to live a couple blocks away from your work. But if you are willing to commute even a few minutes away from downtown Seattle, you will not be exposed to a lot of these issues. Thanks everyone for keep watching. Again, my name is Sherief. I am your local real estate agent. I cover the greater Seattle and Bellevue area. We love helping you out. Just reach out to us day, night, or over the weekend. Every single day, we get calls from people just like you who are moving to the greater Seattle Bellevue area. We love helping you out, but remember, we can't help you unless you reach out to us. All of my contact info are down in the description area. We would love to get your calls, text, email, or Zoom call. Reach out to us whether you're moving next week, next month, or even next year. Number 3, weather. The city of Seattle is a typical Pacific Northwest city. Days in the summer are pretty long and pretty dry, but days in the winter are pretty short and rainy. Temperature in January is between 30 and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and temperature in July between 60 to 75 degrees. We get a few days here and there above 90 or above 100, but again, like 2-3 days like every single year is not a huge issue. We need to remember because winter months in Seattle are pretty long. People in Seattle are typically joking that between November all the way to the 4th of July, it's gray, it's a little bit rainy, but we don't get a ton of rain. It's kind of drizzling and gray weather. If you're okay with this weather, the city of Seattle might be a great fit for you. But if you absolutely hate gray, if you absolutely hate the overcast, if you absolutely hate rain, the city of Seattle might not be your best choice. With all of these long gray months, during winter, we have something you may have heard about, which is the Seattle freeze. The meaning of Seattle freeze is that people take a little bit longer time to open up for you. Don't be offended if this is the case after you are moving to the city of Seattle. It's not you. This is a typical thing in Seattle. It happened to me. It just takes a little bit longer time for people to open up, but once they open up for you, you will find great friends, great co-workers, and you'll spend many good days here in the city of Seattle. During the month of August, sometimes we get some smoke because of wildfires, but again, a few days every single year is not a huge issue. We also need to remember that without all of these rains, we will not have all of these greenery, we will not have all of these amazing views. So rain in Seattle is part of Seattle. We love it in here because it's pretty mild. We don't have extreme heat, we don't have extreme cold, we don't have 2-3 foot of snow. We need to shovel every single day. It's amazing in here. We also need to remember that all of this rain is getting us a lot of outdoor activities. You can go out in the woods, you can do kayaking, you can do paddleboarding, you can do canoeing, you can get your bike, you can just walk in the park, you can walk with your significant other or just with your dog. So having all of this water is getting us amazing scenery. So we don't mind all of this rain. We love it in here because all of this greenery around us and all of this outdoor activity, and we hope that you like it as well when you move to the city of Seattle. 2, traffic congestion. Traffic in Seattle is pretty bad, primarily because on the west we have Puget Sound, after that we have Lake Washington, and after Lake Washington we have Lake Sammamish. So we don't really have a lot of land to go north-south, east-west. We have I-5, I-405 that are running north-south, and we have SR 520 and I-90 that are running east-west. Population is growing, we have a lot of job opportunities, so a lot of people are coming to the Seattle area, and every single year it gets even worse. For sure, we have a lot of public transportation options. Right now, we are in Pioneer Square Station. We have light rail, Sound Transit, we have King County buses, we have Sound Transit buses. We have very good bike network. You can just get your bike, park it up there, and after that take the train. You have a lot of options. But the main question is, can you really rely on public transportation? I would say yes, if you are working and living in the same neighborhood. But if you are living in a neighborhood and you need to commute to a different neighborhood, it might not be easy to rely on public transportation 100%. Most probably you will need cars, especially over the weekend or during holiday, or if you'd like to do any kind of outdoor activities. We also need to remember that we have a lot of construction, so this makes relying on public transportation is not easy. Traffic between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. is pretty bad because this is AM peak hour, whether you are going south on I-5 405 or going north on I-5 405. And the traffic is also pretty bad between the hours of 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. So if you are working and living in the same neighborhood, you may be able to just rely on public transportation. But if you are commuting to and from work, moving from one city to another, or moving from one neighborhood to another, for sure, you will need to come here to the city of Seattle with your private car. We are with number 1, cost of living. Living in Seattle is not very cheap. The median home price is $925,000 for a detached single-family home. And if we are talking about the average, we are talking about a price range higher than $1 million. If you are talking about a condo, the median price is around $650,000. So if you are taking like six-figure salary, or even better, multiple six-figure salary, for sure you can afford living here. You will have a lot of fun stuff to do. And we just discussed the numbers for buying single-family home or buying a condo. Rent here is also not very cheap. If you are talking about renting two-bedroom, the price range is around $2,700 every single month, not including utilities and other expenses. If you would like to rent a three-bedroom house, the rent price would be around $3,500 here in the city of Seattle. So buying is expensive, renting is expensive. Here we are in a tour in the Queen Anne / Magnolia area. It's 1,350 square foot townhome. It was built like a few years ago, so not too old. This is not my listing, but I just wanted to show you how far your money can go if you wanted to live in the city of Seattle. Here, the listing is 3-bed, 2.25 baths. Once you get from the main door, this will be like the first bedroom on the first floor. And on the other side, we have the access to the garage, and it is a one-car garage. It's not very common in the city of Seattle to find like a 3-car garage or something like that. Most probably this will be more in the suburb. The second floor has pretty much all the living area and kitchen. So here we have stainless steel appliances in the kitchen. We have quartz, we have nice cabinets, and the kitchen is leading to the dining area. And the dining area is leading to the living area on the other side of the townhome. So all of your living activities would be here on the second floor. And here from the second floor, they have like a pretty small like backyard, but a lot of people in the city of Seattle like don't really need more than that. They basically want a small area just in case if you have a dog or cat or something like that, just like a small breathing area. Third floor has the 2 other bedrooms. On this side, we have 1 bedroom that can be used for guests or for your cat. And this bedroom is served by 1 bathroom. And on the other side, we have the master suite. The master suite has its own shower, its own toilet, its own sink. And its size is pretty decent. It's not super big, but it's good enough. We have double pane windows, we have AC. Not every single house in Seattle has AC, primarily because it's pretty cold 9 out of the 12 months here. We can keep going up to the last section of our tour, which is the roof deck. So a lot of the new construction has the good feature of having a roof deck. As you can see, like on this side, you have peekaboo for the sound area, and you have here city view. On the other side, we have view for the Space Needle. So while you are here in the city of Seattle, if you wanted Space Needle view, city view, the sound and water view, if you wanted to just hang up like with your family in the summer months, in the summer nights, if you have like guests, if you have friends, you will have like a very good sitting area in here. This is pretty much what you can get for $950,000 in the city of Seattle. As a continuation for cost of living, we are gonna tour 1 condo just to show you how far your money can go in the city of Seattle. The condo is listed for $945,000. It is 2-bed, 2 baths. The square footage is 1,600, and there is a ton of amenities in this building. We have spa, we have gym, we have parking, we have car wash, we have 24/7 concierge. Like there is a ton of amenities. Like we also have like rooftop sitting area. It's an amazing building. We will start our tour once you come from the main door. Here you will be welcomed by this wide and spacious kitchen area. Again, the island area is very wide and very top quality. Like here, it's solid wood, and I like that they mixed the industrial with modern style. The building is 2010, so things are not brand new, like 2023, 2024, but in the same time, the seller did a very, very good job, like maintaining the property. In here, we have gas cooktop, and the flow is very nice for this condo. We have the kitchen, after that we have the dining area, and both of these are leading to the living area. One thing I really like about this building is that it has floor to ceiling windows, and it gets you a lot of light. One of the main issues we are facing in the Seattle area is that it's pretty dark, it's pretty cloudy, almost 9 months out of the year. So having floor to ceiling window will really help out solving this issue. And this is the living area we have. Same, like if someone is living here, they can talk to whoever is preparing dinner in the kitchen, or if someone is eating a light snack on the dining area, everything is connected together, so the flow is very, very nice. After the living area, we have this terrace area or balcony area, and we have view to the monorail. And if you are, again, like taking a cup of coffee or sitting here at night, the views of the city, whether we are talking during the day or late at night, views are very, very good. The master suite here has the same floor to ceiling windows. We have fireplace, and as you can see, like city view from this side, city views from that side, and everything is in a very, very good shape. And on the other side of the master suite, we have double vanity. We have the tub, and we have the shower, and we have tiles everywhere. So the designer and the homeowner did a very good job maintaining it. On here, we have one bedroom. It has floor to ceiling windows as well, and the size of the room is pretty good. It's not too small and it's not too big. So very good size, and this bedroom would be served by this bathroom, and it is a full bathroom. So if there is a kiddo, if one of your kids is living here, they have the full tub, they have the sink, toilet, everything in here. We have tiles, very good finishes, and this bathroom will also serve your guests. So if you have a guest, they will basically also use the same bathroom. Thanks everyone for keep watching. My name is Sherief. I am your local real estate agent. We would love to help you out when you decide to come and live here in the city of Seattle, Washington. Reach out to us day, night, or over the weekend. All of my contact info are down in the description area. We love helping you out, but we can't help you unless you reach out. And till the next video, stay safe, and we will see you around.